We got 6 packages today. Just got back from my little mini vacation, and this is what I came home to. Let's get them opened. How's it going, everybody? Tommy Star here. Thank you for clicking on this video. What we got in here is we got a little package from my buddy Kirsten, the Blu Obsession. I bought some blues from him, just some random movies. Jess and I just picked out a bunch of movies. He was selling off a lot of his movies, and I ordered like 2 or 3 bundles from him. Jess and I both went through a list and picked out a bunch of our favorites that we wanted. So I've already gotten like 2 from him, so this is like the 3rd one. And then I got 2 packages from Amazon. We got the brand new Scream Factory, and we got the brand new MVD Rewind, which I'm late in getting both of those for some reason. The release dates got pushed. And then I have 2 packages from eBay of a brand new Neca and a newer WWE figure from Mattel. Don't do a lot of those unboxings. And then I also have a package that came all the way from Brazil, I believe, of a out-of-print Blu-ray that I found really, really cheap that I've been after for a long time. And it literally took like 3 weeks to get here. So enough talk. Let's get into them. Okie dokie. We'll go ahead and do my package I got from my buddy Kirsten here. So, like I said, just some random Blu-rays. Just, you know, he was selling, you know, a lot of his movies really, really cheap. And we just decided to go through and pick a bunch of them. So we'll just kind of run down real quick here. First one up here is Shakespeare in Love. This is one of Jess's movies. The Phantom of the Opera. This is like one of the newer ones. This one is from 2004, I believe. And this is one that we both wanted, Gladiator. I'm surprised I didn't have this movie. And this is another one I think that she picked here, The Mask of Zorro. Another one of hers here, Jupiter Ascending. This one is hers as well, Hope Floats. Another one that we both kind of picked, Good Will Hunting. Robin Williams, Matt Damon. Great movie. This is one that I picked, Life as We Know It. Good movie with Katherine Heigl. And then Weekend at Bernie's. Another movie I couldn't believe I didn't own. I can't remember if part 2 is on Blu-ray yet. Can't remember. I have to look that up. And then this one. This is an out-of-print Blu-ray that I'm surprised he had. Nicolas Cage and Snake Eyes. This is I don't think it's like really super expensive, but it's an out of print one, as far as I know. But cool movie. I've always liked it. So yeah, there's all of Kirsten's movies. So thanks a lot, buddy. Okay, we'll go ahead now and we'll do the one I got from Brazil. So anyways, this is, like I said, an out of print Blu-ray of a movie that's not even really that good, but it completes a particular collection franchise of mine. Out of this particular series, this is the only one that's out of print for some reason, and it can go up for like $100, $150. And I found it from a guy in Brazil for 20 bucks. So it's supposed to be a legit U.S. release. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out when I get in here. And hopefully it's not like a bootleg or something. I mean, it said it wasn't. Okay. Just going to quickly examine this thing to make sure that it's, like I said, legit. God, I forgot that this was supposed to be sealed, like brand new. I don't know. Well, anyways, you guys, it's Hellraiser Deader. This is the 7th Hellraiser film. And I don't know. I mean, I'm going to take a closer look at this. I'm going to open it up and see, you know, how legit this is. I don't know. It's looking like it could possibly be a bootleg. I don't know. Okay, I'm not always the greatest person when it comes to identifying bootlegs, but this is a bootleg. You can tell. Really sucks. So, I mean, one, you can just tell, like, just by the cover, you can almost tell that it's like some kind of a printed thing, and like the paper is a lot hard, like thicker. There's something else I'm gonna show you too here. I know it's a bootleg, and there's just missing stuff on the back. Doesn't even tell you what region it is. And then the disc itself, it feels like sticky, as almost like this was, you know, scanned on, you know, this like art. And then you can just tell in the back that it's I don't know how well you guys can see that on here. Maybe you can kind of see. You could tell if it's like a bootleg disc just from the way the back looks. So that's shitty. I'm definitely gonna email the company and be like, "You lying son of a bitch." But I don't know. That really sucks. So yeah, I mean, now I got Hellraiser Deader, but it's a boot, so whatever. I mean, I got some bootleg Blu-rays, so it's not a super big deal. And $20 is not that horrible. I mean, if I would have paid more money, like they got a print price, I would have been pissed. So what can you do? We'll go on to this box here from eBay. I think this is the Mattel figure. So this is something that I just seen the other day. I just kind of came across this on eBay, and I didn't even know that they even had this. I think it's newer, but it's a figure that I really, really wanted. This is pretty badass. So this was from the Elite line, the WWE Mattel Elite line, and this is Bobby the Brain Heenan. So, you know, one of the probably one of the most famous managers slash commentators from back in the 80s and 90s. And I just had to own him. Like I said, this is one of the Elites, which I pretty much only really collect the Elites. But so cool that they have a Bobby the Brain Heenan figure now. So I'm trying to think when this particular figure came out. Like I said, I think it's pretty new. This says 2017 on the bottom here, so I don't know if that's the actual date it came out. If so, then I guess it's not as new as I thought. But either way, box is in good shape. Oh, here we go, just a closer look. That head sculpt's pretty good. Definitely got some Bobby Heenan likeness. But pretty cool. He's got his, like, you know, he always wore that black coat a lot. So, pretty badass. Yeah, sad. We just recently lost him. I think it was last year or the year before. God, he was just the greatest. He just made wrestling in those days so funny and so entertaining. Happy to have this in the collection. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and do this one from eBay. This is the brand new Neca. I got it off eBay from the Neca store, where I typically get them from. Pretty excited about this one. I can't believe this was already out. Sometimes I tend to lose track of these new NECAs when they actually get released. But I noticed it was available, so I had to pick it up. Okay, here we go. So this is number 3 in this particular line of Ultimate figures. This is the 3rd one for the new Pennywise from the new It movie. This is called the Well House edition. So you have the first 2 that got released, which were basically the same thing. They're just slightly different. One was like a regular edition, and then the other one was like a GameStop exclusive, so they had some slight variations. But this one is all new now. They got new faces, and this is basically all his looks from like the scenes at the well house. So pretty badass. The cover's kind of cool. It's just like a picture of the well house. So again, I'll flip the camera around so we could get a closer look at it. Okay, here we go. So a closer look at the cover here, which is pretty badass. Sides. Here's the back. You guys can see the new looks. So like I said, this is just, you know, all the different looks of him at the actual well house. I like that, the 3 doors. That's cool. All right, so let's take a look at the inside. Here we go. Sweet. So we get that hand. That's awesome. What else we get? We got a couple other different hands to hold things, I guess. Actually, I don't even really know what else is in here. It's hard to tell. So here's our different heads. So I'm trying to think here. Oh, here's the stake. Okay. There's the stake. So that would be for that head. And then there's that one. I love them. These are badass looking. Sweet. So like I said, this is the 3rd one now for this new Pennywise. And there is a 4th one coming out, believe it or not. This 4th one is the dancing Pennywise. You know, it's going to be all his looks from when he did the famous dance or whatever. That comes out, I think, 3rd quarter, so in a month or 2, maybe. And then we all know that they have a Tim Curry Ultimate Pennywise, but now there's a 2nd one of those of him coming out as well. A 2nd Tim Curry Ultimate Pennywise, so gotta get them all. So badass. All right, just got 2 left now, the 2 Amazon ones. So we'll go ahead and do this one first. I don't know if this is going to be the MVD or the Scream Factory, but we'll find out here. So okay, and it is okay. It's the MVD. This one I'm probably most excited for this particular release than any other MVD in the collection so far, and this is number 15. So out of 15 releases, this is by far my favorite. When I seen that this was coming out, I couldn't believe it. I was so excited. So we got a movie here called Showdown. So this is a movie that I discovered probably around the time it came out, which I believe was early 90s. Give me a second here. 94. Okay. So this came out in 94, and I think the first time I came across this was probably like on HBO or like Showtime or something like that back in the day when my parents had cable, and I recorded it onto a VHS. And that's the only edition I ever had of it, because I'm pretty sure that I think there is a DVD. But the DVD was always out of print and super expensive, so I was never able to get it. And now MVD got their hands on it and released a kick-ass edition of it. And I cannot believe it. It's just a cheesy fighting movie from the 90s that is a lot like any other type of fighting movies, like, you know, a big-time Karate Kid feel. It's so much fun. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so I got it all opened up here, so take a closer look. So starting with the slipcover, which seems to be in really good condition here. I remember reading something about this. As you guys see here, it says Hometown Video. The guys over at MVD, apparently, like, this was one of their, like, a release that they were really excited for. And I think that this was one of the, this is like the logo for like one of the video stores that they worked at back in the day. I'm pretty sure that's what I read. And I knew that that sticker was going to be on here, so that's badass. So there's an awesome shot of Billy Blanks back there, but... so there's the main character, Ken Scott. His name is actually Ken in the movie, but Ken Scott is his, his real name. And then this dude here, I believe, is Ken as well. Yeah, in real life, Ken McLeod, I think. And then you also get Christine Taylor's the girl that he really likes, which is the chick that plays Marcia in the Brady Bunch movies. We've got a martial arts sticker on here, another Be Kind Rewind. Take a look at our special features, but let's first take a look at what it's about, if you guys want to pause and read about that. Special features. Let's see what we get in here. I guess there's a really long, super long, like, making of behind the scenes. Wow, you got a lot of stuff in here. Kick ass. All right. Let's take a look at the inside here. Oh, you don't get alternate artwork. That sucks. Usually do with these MVDs. I thought that this was new. This artwork. I thought this was like brand new for MVD. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I thought it was. So I thought that we'd get like the reverse artwork. I don't know. But we do get the poster like usual. Which is cool. I never hang these up or anything. I don't know why. Probably just don't have the room or whatever. But I just keep them in the movies. But cool. All right. And this one comes with just a Blu-ray. So, but yeah, you guys check this out. It's so much fun. I'm so happy that it's finally on Blu-ray. I just cannot wait to rewatch this. It's been a long time because I think the VHS that I have is packed away somewhere. So, all right, let's get on to the last package. Okay, here it is. And the only one I haven't opened up so far is the Scream Factory. So let's do it. I don't know why this stuff came so late. I'm really getting annoyed. When I first signed up for Prime, man, I was getting this stuff on release day. And this particular Scream Factory got released almost a week ago. And finally now I'm getting it, so I don't know, whatever. It could just be a temporary thing, you know, I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, a brand new Scream Factory Collector Edition. And now it's a week late. I'm a little worried about getting a slipcover. You never know. And we're okay. Okay. So, what do we got here? Just kind of overlooking it here. All right, so brand new Scream Factory Collector Edition of The Craft. So this already was a Blu-ray release of The Craft. I actually I owned it, but then when I found out this was coming out, I got rid of it. So not a first time to Blu-ray, which, you know, it's not always first time to Blu-ray for the collector editions. Most of the time it is, but this one already was on Blu, and I honestly don't know what that particular edition had for special features. I doubt it probably didn't really have anything, but anyways, we got some kick-ass new art on here, and we do have some special features. So let's go ahead and get the package off and take a closer look. Okay, got the wrap off, and I've already swapped over the alternate artwork, which of course, here's the old school poster, which this looks a little different from the first release, the first Blu-ray release of The Craft. I think the other one had a slightly different cover that they updated with when the Blu came out, but this is more like the old school one. So here's a new artwork from Mr. Joel Robinson. Looks badass. That's really cool. I love the way he did that. All right, let's take a closer look here. The back, if you guys want to read what it's about, go ahead and hit pause. And then our special features. Doesn't look like a whole bunch, but let's see what pops out at me here. Conjuring the Craft featurette, making of the Craft, deleted scenes with optional commentary. So, yeah, some cool stuff on here. I know Jess is really excited for, for when this was coming out, because she loves this movie. But slipcover looks great. And then take a look at the inside here. And we just got a Blu-ray disc with new artwork. So, cool. Okay, so I know last time I did an unboxing with a brand new Scream Factory Collector Edition, I couldn't go put it on the shelf because I was in the middle of, getting ready to do my Scream Factory collection video. And none of my 2019 pickups were on the shelf. But now, since I've done the video, now I can go ahead and at least get this over on the shelf. So let's do what we've always done. Let's get the protector sleeve on it and get it on the shelf with the other screen. Here we go. We got the protector sleeve on it. We'll go ahead and get it on the shelf with the other collector editions. One hand as usual. See if we can do this. Oh, they're all falling over. All right. Let's get these up nice and tight here. There we go. Looking good. Okay, so next up is next month, April. Next collector edition to come out is the Green Inferno. Kick-ass new art on that. I've never seen that movie. Never heard it. It's a pretty fucked up movie. I almost bought it, and I'm glad I didn't because now I'll be getting the collector edition. So, and then we got one in May, and we got 2 announced in June. So, got some cool stuff coming out. All right, everybody, that'll wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Another unboxing of some cool stuff. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the like button down below. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you guys picked up any of these new titles. Share the video around. Subscribe if you have not. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.